Zaymara Delgado, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Não cessa do fim de semana.
Puerto Rico.
Meet me at the bottom of the ocean, where the time is frozen, where all the universe is open. Love isn't random, we are chosen, and we could wear the same crown. Keep slowing your heart down. We are the gods now, 'cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity. 'Cause I love you for infinity. I love you for infinity.
Puerto Rico. Inspired by Zaymara, a reflection of self, this costume honors the heritage of Puerto Rico's indigenous roots and the deep legacy of Afro-Puerto Rican culture. Traditional Puerto Rican fabrics are combined with intricate embroidery, adorned with elements from nature and the Caribbean Sea. Shells, pearls, and ocean details that symbolize the bond between land, people, and water. The headdress draws inspiration from pre-colonial indigenous identity, representing spirit, strength, and pride in ancestral roots. Zaymara becomes the voice of the past, transformed into contemporary beauty, carrying the soul of Puerto Rico onto the global stage. Puerto Rico.
Zaymara Delgado, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Congratulations, Puerto Rico. Okay, you work in human rights and social equality, focusing on women of color and children in island communities. Why is this mission so important to you?
I grew up in a Puerto Rican island family as an Afro-Latina Puerto Rican American, so I understand how often these voices are overlooked. Women of color, children in island communities, and those facing educational inequality deserve to be seen and heard. My experience as a fashion model in the US and working with diversity and inclusion campaigns taught me that beauty is not just about appearance. It is the power to stand strong and uplift others. That is why I choose to use my voice to create meaningful change.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, you're next.
In a world where women of color and many communities are still overlooked, I choose to use my voice to represent those who were made to feel unseen. Because to me, true beauty is not just what we see in the mirror, but the power to stand firmly in who we are and to lift others as we rise. This is my definition of beauty, and this is the legacy I choose to share with the world.
Puerto Rico!
She was raised in an island family that taught her strength, respect, and pride in her cultural roots. As an Afro-Latina woman, she chooses to use her voice for women of color and communities often overlooked.
To her, true beauty is the strength to stand tall and the power to rise by lifting others along the way.
Not to fall apart, kept trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high.
Puerto Rico.
Hello, my name is Zaymara, representing Puerto Rico. I was raised in an island family that taught me strength, respect, and pride in my cultural roots. As an Afro-Latina woman, I choose to use my voice for women of color and communities often overlooked. Because true beauty is the power to stand strong and to rise by lifting others with you.
Puerto Rico.
I'm in my black tie. Are you unsatisfied? Sipping the red wine, just like your black lies. I'm in my black tie. The world is colorblind. Into the black light, I'm on the
Puerto Rico.
Like a goddess rising from the ocean depths, she appears in a breathtaking gown of blue and emerald tones. Layered textures flow like waves in motion, creating drama with every step she takes. Soft yet commanding, her elegance captures the stage. Serene, majestic, unforgettable.
I'm on the other. 7 years old, losing the pound of my soul. Keeping it low, bow to the money that owe. I was invited into the party of silence. Be with the light and be quiet. I'm in my black tie.
Puerto Rico.
A woman deeply rooted in culture and identity. She uses her voice to uplift women of color and overlooked communities. Tonight, she stands on this stage as a symbol of pride, resilience, and empowerment.
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, get ready. Well, freedom of expression is a fundamental right, yet some words can create hatred and division. Do you believe freedom should have limits, and who should be responsible for defining those boundaries?
I agree that freedom of expression is a fundamental right. However, freedom should never be used as an excuse for hatred. It is like a knife. The same blade can be used to prepare food and save lives, but when it is used to harm others, it becomes something society cannot accept. Therefore, freedom should have limits when it begins to violate human dignity. And those limits should not be defined by emotion or power, but by laws grounded in understanding, responsibility, and humanity. Thank you.
Thank you. Puerto Rico.